doing tonight? We're live on a damn Wednesday night. How is everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Live on a damn Wednesday. How is everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We're chilling on a damn Wednesday night, man. And not tonight, the game wasn't that good tonight. Mets beat the hell out of, what was it, 6-1. They beat the Dodgers. I think Pete Alonso had like 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. What up, Daniel? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, Daniel? How you doing tonight? Hey, what up, Juan? Welcome to the show. How we doing tonight? We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy you're doing good tonight, man. I'm happy you are doing good. I think Oklahoma Thunder. I think they're gonna take the first one. We'll see though. I'm on my phone and my. Hey, what up, Jacob? Welcome to the show. What's up, man? All right, Michael. Yeah, that's what everybody seems to do. Thunder in 5. Thunder in 5, man. Thunder in 5. That's what everybody's thinking. We'll see what happens, man. They're not even talking too much about it. They're talking more about Tom Thibodeau getting fired and other stuff. Not even too much of an. Maybe tomorrow we'll get some final previews. That would be nice, Michael. That would be good. Pacers in 7. I mean, it would be a really good series if it's Pacers in 7. Hopefully we get something like that. It was good, man. Just chilling, man. Some stuff around the house. Hang out with the family. Watch some baseball. Watch some videos on YouTube. Yeah, the commissioner said it was like the Packers versus the Pittsburgh. I'm like, dude, you literally have the Colts and like say the Colts versus like the Vikings. Like that was so stupid. Like, oh my lord. Hopefully it's good, Daniel. Fiend. Yeah, Jacob. Although I'm kind of getting used to watching baseball low key. The baseball did good with that Mets Dodgers series, putting it in this week since there's no baseball. Yeah, they didn't play good tonight. They got kind of beat up 6-1. Mainly Pete Alonso in that damn pitcher that pitched. Yeah, that's what he said. Well, I feel like people wouldn't be complaining if in the NFL the Super Bowl would be Steelers Packers. I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like, that's historic franchises. How about pick somebody like the Colts that are literally also in the same state, and then like a Midwest team like the Vikings. That's what I would that would be my example if it was a Super Bowl. Colts Vikings. We chilling on a thing. Because obviously the Packers and the Bears are Midwest, but they're big historic franchises. So you got to pick a small franchise. So I guess it would have to be Minnesota. If Rodgers signs with the Steelers, I see Steelers versus. Oh my lord, I don't know, Michael. I don't know what's gonna happen with your team, buddy. I don't know, but you like I said, I think you still have a hope, but we'll see if he signs. Maybe like in August, I think. We'll see. It looks like he's not gonna do mini camp for what I'm seeing. I mean, he's literally gonna start soon, I think. But maybe training camp in August. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what up, Packer? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, man? How you doing tonight, Packer? How you doing tonight? Chilling on a damn Wednesday night. What up, Abel? Welcome to the show. Abel Vega. We chilling on a damn Wednesday. Adam Silver, yeah. Yeah, man, he kind of had a A bad press conference. Although he did announce that it's going to be Team USA versus Team World in the all, and he said it's going to be like a 3 o'clock start. I guess they're the Winter Olympics are going to be on, so it's going to have to be like at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a Steelers. Yeah, that was terrible. You literally have the Indianapolis Colts. Jesus Christ. And then say like a Midwest team like the Minnesota Vikings. That was bad, man. That was bad. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Steelers and Packers draw ratings. Exactly. Yep, that was bad. That's like saying the Cubs versus the fucking Red Sox. Same thing. Yeah, that's the difference in basketball. There's no historics with small market teams. In baseball and like baseball in football and baseball there is. Well, no, baseball. Actually, no, baseball. No, I guess small market teams are not that famous in baseball either. So just mainly the Packers, if you think about it, just the Packers. That's it. That's the only good. That's the only small market team in the whole world, I guess. The Packers. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Chilling on a damn Wednesday night. Hey, what up, Jalen? Welcome to the show. Yeah, man, we're just chilling. We're chilling on a damn Wednesday night. We chilling, man. We chilling on a damn Wednesday. Hey, what up, Marlon? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, man? How we doing tonight, everybody? We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. It would be funny if Rodgers beat the Steelers with the Packers and won Super Bowl then. Then year beating the Packers. Yeah, I don't see that happening, dude. But we'll see. Hey, man, what up, Marlon? I hope you're doing good tonight. I'm happy you're doing good tonight, man. We chilling. On that shit. It's actually Steelers, Packers. Adam Silver is going to get a lot of... Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the Steelers are going to make the Super Bowl. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night. On that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see them getting past the Bengals, the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs. Yeah, no. And even like the other teams, right? I want to see how the Chargers maybe this year they play better. Texans. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. he should have said, like, I just said it, Packer. Why can you guys pick this up? Who plays in Indiana? The Colts. I don't get why everybody's... You literally got the Colts. You guys breaking yourself picking an AFC team. You got the Colts right there. Got the fucking... I don't get why people are having such trouble actually naming an AFC championship team. Packer. They're not gonna... He doesn't think that's gonna be the Super Bowl, Packer. He's literally giving an example. He doesn't think Pittsburgh's gonna be the Super Bowl. He was giving an example. He does not think Pittsburgh's gonna make the Super Bowl, Packer. He was making an example. But he does not that's not him thinking that's gonna be the Super Bowl, Packer. It was just an example. Like if somebody said in baseball, White Sox versus Marlins. It's an example. He does not think that's going to be the... You need to understand that, Packer. Pittsburgh won't even sniff a winning record. Can you? Yay, welcome to the show. Tomlin seems to find a way to win games, but definitely not going to go to the Super Bowl. I am aware, but I can't even imagine Anthony... Packer, I cannot either, but it's a fucking example. It can be anybody. Literally the worst team in football. You are not understanding anything, Packer. It 100% means it's not going to happen. Well, it does not mean it's going to happen, Packer. He's not doing a preview. He's just saying two small market teams. You can use any fucking teams. You can literally say fucking Jaguars, Commanders. It doesn't matter. Dude, I cannot read your stuff, Michael. Everything's like so fucking zoomed in. If the Steelers blitz on every play and the QB on every play and hit him every play, even if he don't have you can only get a... Michael, the great quarterbacks will eventually kill you with the blitz. Go watch some Peyton Manning, Tom Brady film. Yeah, I can never read Michael's stuff. It's all like zoomed in. I don't know what the hell's going on with his thing. I don't know how he writes it. Everything's like... I don't know if people should realize Rodgers is done. He had his time. He can't go. Yeah. Rodgers is... I don't even know if he would finish the season, honestly, with the Steelers. He might get hurt. Yeah, I don't know what Michael's doing for his messages, but I can never read them. Yeah, he might be on a different type of phone where it's really hard to read his stuff. Yeah, man, it's not gonna... Yeah, I saw that, Packer. I saw that. He's on the cover. They kind of had to, though, because they also won the Super Bowl. And this... Yeah. And I think didn't he break... What's his face? Terrell Davis's rushing yards in the playoffs. I think he did. I think he was like 100 away from Adrian Peterson in the regular season, but I think in the playoffs he broke Terrell Davis's record for rushing. If you put the QB out of the... Michael, you're not going to hurt every quarterback in the NFL. Like, what type of strategy is that? Michael trying to... Yeah, Michael, that's the stupidest strategy. Rodgers' biggest mistake was going to Jets and not taking the job as a host of Jeopardy. Oh, my Lord. Holy frijoles, man. Well, they were saying that if Matthew Stafford wins another one, that you might have to rank Matthew Stafford ahead of Rodgers. That's what they were saying. You kind of have to agree with it. Roger that. Chilling on a damn Wednesday night. Michael, you were in high school. They're not real football players. Most of them, I promise you, did not make it to the NFL. We're chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. We are chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Chilling, 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 chilling. Yeah, man, I don't know about the... We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully we get a good finals. Good NBA finals, man. I think the last two ended in 5, right? 2023, I think that Nuggets won in 5, and I think also last year the Celtics won in 5. Yeah, that's crazy. Matthew Stafford is great. I respect him, but over Aaron Rodgers is crazy. Aaron is the greatest thrower of the football ever. 4-time MVP. Well, he just never had a great defense. Besides, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's like Dan Marino, basically. That's where they're gonna. He's basically like the Dan Marino of this era. At least he got one though. Dan Marino has nothing. I guess like a little bit of a Dan Marino with a Super Bowl ring. I guess that's what he's probably gonna end up finishing being, like Dan Marino with a Super Bowl ring. You also have to wonder, though, how many championships with Matthew Stafford would have won with McVay since year 1. So what is this going to be, year 5 with McVay for Stafford, I think? We chilling on a damn Wednesday night. If you gave Aaron Rodgers those Patriots defense and Bill Belichick, he would have 10. Nah, not 10. Not 10, but at least maybe 3. The thing with Rodgers is that he really cares about the inner, like, not throwing interceptions, so sometimes he doesn't take chances. He don't try to take those 50-50 balls. I think it's because of Brett Favre, man, because Brett Favre threw so many interceptions. He went the other way around where he's like, I'm going to be super cautious with the football. And he didn't like to take any chances because he saw how many interceptions Brett Favre threw. But that cost him at times, I feel like. He kind of lacked some aggression. Yeah, also in 2022, Divisional was scared to throw to anyone else but Davante Adams. There was someone wide open on potential game-winning drive, but he threw it to Devontae. Yup. He didn't trust nobody. Yup. Yeah, I think having a bad defense and then lack of being aggressive and trustworthy of some of the receivers, I think that cost them maybe a Lombardi. I don't know. He went completely the other way. Favre, right? Favre was all about taking chances, and Rodgers was like, "I'm not really going to take any chances. If it's not there, I rather." I think he led the league a lot of times in throwing out of bounds. He would just throw the ball out of bounds. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. WWE has me scratching my ass, and I don't even have handroids. Yeah, man. I mean, they're in a really bad funk. They need to have a big summer. Money in the Bank SummerSlam. They have that other show in Saudi Arabia. Then they have in Australia, right? In France. Bash of Berlin. Crown Jewels in Australia. They need to have big shows coming up to get back on track, man. They're in a funk. This is probably the worst funk they've been in probably in like 3-4 years. Definitely, I think this is the first time like they're in a funk like this in the Triple H era. No problem. 77. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. They told Talon not to wear our... Yeah, I saw that. Now, today they said that it was Nick Khan. That they're saying that at the start of the year, he made a list of guys to cut the salary, and he wrote R-Truth's name. But he just had the contract run out because he didn't want to release him. So now today they were saying it was Nick Khan. I wonder. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Brad Pitt. Everybody always has me looking like a fat guy with a beard. If everyone putting the blame on... Yeah, I don't know, Packer. I feel like definitely the two guys that like run the biz, like the financial, like the business side, I think it's Mark Shapiro and Nick Khan. Like I feel like I never hear Ari Emanuel's name that much. I think the ones I hear the most like is Mark Shapiro and obviously Nick Khan because he's the president. It's 3:45. I'm in Texas. Yeah, that's what they're saying, Jalen, that he deleted all of his information like from WWE on his social media. Yeet. And they're saying AJ Styles, that's another one that could be. It looks like they're getting rid of they said it, if you're injury prone, lack personality, or old, they're gonna get rid of you. That's what they're saying. If they releases The Miz, that's gonna create a lot of heat for them backstage. AJ Styles signed a new deal. Yeah, and they said that AJ Styles is actually he's advertised for a bunch of shows in the summer, so they don't think they're gonna release him. Also, what I'm hearing now, I don't. This worries me because now they're saying this is mainly from. They're saying that they're the TKO's 3 billion dollars in death, but I think it's mostly from UFC. But that worries me that eventually that could also happen to WWE. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna be pissed if AJ gets released. I know they're a stock and the Netflix is not doing that good. I think that they're getting less than 1 million views on Netflix. What up, Purple? We chilling on a damn Wednesday night. Yeah, they've had a few shows where they don't even hit 1 million views. Where they were, I think they were getting like 1.5, 1.7 on USA Network, and I think they're only getting like 900,000 on Netflix. Yeet. Welcome to the show. Hey, what up, Lee? We chillin'. Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? Yeet. The move to Netflix for the money and yeah. And that was Triple H said in a podcast that was Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro, the ones that wanted to go to Netflix. They said that Nick Khan was talking to like TV networks, and then Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro told them, "Hey, maybe let's do a meeting with Netflix or something happened." But it was TKO's idea, not WWE's, to even start talking to Netflix at first. We chilling. You ready for? Hey, we got some finals tomorrow, man. Let's go. The easiest thing would be Cody Rhodes, but hopefully it's somebody else. We're gonna go back to Cody Rhodes after he was just champion for a year. Hopefully it's somebody else, but we'll see. CM Punk, yeah. CM Punk. What up, Jeff? Welcome to the show. He is super hurt, Purple. He's going to be out for the rest of the year, maybe even half of 2020 next year. He has a really bad neck injury. We chilling on a damn. I hope the game delivers tomorrow. So who's taking? I think the Thunder, but we'll see what happens. It should be a good. Hopefully it's a good game. That cat. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be out for a long time with that neck injury. He said he might never. Yeah. Well, remember that's what Randy said at first, right? And he was able to come back, but it took him like a year and a half. I think he got hurt like in the summer of 2023. No, excuse. He got hurt in like the summer of 2021, I think. And he didn't come back until like the finish of like 2023 or I don't know. He was out for a while. Hopefully, Jeff, we got to get serious. Oklahoma wins game 1. All right, and then he came back in like November of 23, right? I know he came back in November. So that's okay. So that was like yeah, about a year and a half. That was about a year and a half. Yes, Purple. I think they would have to be really desperate to have Roman Reigns beat WWE champion right now. Yes. Randy came back and wrestled for. He was the final member of Team Cody, and then when the match was over, CM Punk came back. Yes. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Jay, my guess is maybe Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, but I don't know. What up, ACD? Welcome to the show. I miss WCW. You had the Four Horsemen, NWO. Yeah, WCW, man. I still can't get over the pop when Punk's music hit. That was crazy, man, at Survivor Series. Good, Lee. We chilling, man. Hang out with the family, watch sport, to watch some YouTube videos. Just chilling on a damn Wednesday. What's your theory? Wait, for what? I don't even know what for what. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Sammy turns heel on Jay at SummerSlam and helps Seth win to what Jimmy did. Yeah, a lot of people keep thinking, right, that Sammy's going to turn heel and join Seth Rollins in his faction. That would be crazy, right? If he also joins the faction, then maybe they might reunite the Bloodline again, right? It might be more like Roman and the Usos. Then they would need another person, though. They were teasing it on Monday, Purple. So I think there's some possibility CM Punk could be champion sometime this summer. Yep, and maybe Roman Reigns too. They would just have to get somebody else. Maybe Jacob Fatu by that time is babyface. And they have him be the next guy. Imagine Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and yep, that's what I'm thinking, Packer. Say they don't do like the match until like Survivor Series. That could be the War Games match the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. Hey, what up, Mel? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? The Yida, oh my lord. But yeah, it would make more sense because now Roman's gonna want to beat up Punk and Heyman, and then Jay's gonna want to beat up Sammy. And CM Punk will probably join their team. See, I don't know if that's kind of a repeat, right? CM Punk. I think it'd be better if they just do Fatu. Fatu, man. And then supposedly you have the wise men on their side. So you can be like, I know all the tricks to you guys. I know your strengths. I know your weaknesses. That would be a good build-up, right? The wise man saying, I have the best strategy to beat them. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Again, maybe you can either continue to plant the seeds after Survivor Series, potentially for a Roman Seth match at WrestleMania. If it would be Roman, the Usos, Jacob, CM Punk versus... because they need... I wish they can just do 4-on-4. But isn't that kind of repetitive? CM Punk again helping the Bloodline again. Who y'all think winning Money in the Bank? I'm gonna say LA Knight and Naomi. What up, Abby? Welcome to the Shein. How you doing tonight? What up, Eric? Welcome to the Shein. Oh. Now, Stephanie Vancourt, but it might be too fast. She just got there. I'm happy you're doing good, Abby. I'm just chilling on a Wednesday. What up, London? Welcome to the Shein. How you doing tonight, London? Roman and Punk would be teaming up because him and Roman have a common enemy, which, yeah, we'll see. But then you also cannot be having Punk then feud with Cena. Right, Packer? So which one would it be? Because he would be WWE champion. You know what I mean, Packer? I saw that they told the town not to wear the R-Truth stuff. Now an article came out today saying it was Nick Khan. And at the start of the year, he put R-Truth's name in a list that it was to cut down the salary. I think Naomi's gonna win if she's been having. Yeah. I think she knocked it out of the park with that feud with Jay Cargill. Yeah, today a report came out saying that Nick Khan made a list in the start of the year of cutting down salary, and that was one of the names he wrote. So now they're saying it was Nick. That's what I'm saying, Packer. Yeah, he might be in some other storylines as WWE champion. Record-setting Gates, and yeah, they're saying they're $3 million in debt on TKO, but they're saying it's mostly UFC. I kind of want Alexa to win, but then that would be a she hasn't been that active, so I don't think so either. I think the ones that deserve it the most is Naomi. USA News had a big article the other day saying that the problem with TKO board and Triple H that they won the younger. Yes, that's what I just said. That if you're injury prone, lack personality, or are old, you're in trouble. That's why they're saying AJ Styles and The Miz could be next. Naomi might win it. What up, VIP? Welcome to the show. Just hate when they push that in our face. I don't care how much money you make. Yeah. I don't know. Like, is Triple H just on the TKO team? I mean, I guess he has to be, right? Those are his bosses. Also, I would move Naomi to Raw. Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to do a draft this year. Because I feel like if they don't do a draft, they feel more free to, move everything around. All of a sudden, look at Logan Paul on SmackDown now, right? To do the feud with Cody and Jay. Where I feel like every time they do a draft, at least for a few months, they have to be more strict about the brand split. They won't do that because they couple of the same shows. But Jay's actually been going to SmackDown lately, too. If AJ Styles gets... Oh, no, excuse me. She's married to Jimmy. My bad. If AJ Styles gets released, people are going... Yeah. They're saying as of right now, he's advertised for a lot of shows this summer. AJ Styles. I'm fine with anyone winning the Money in the Bank. We were saying LA Knight and Naomi. We chillin'. You know, the commentator, Corey... I think the only reason that's saving him is that McAfee takes time off during NFL. Otherwise, they would have probably already released them too. You never know, man. For example, R-Truth was just in a feud. Yeah, exactly, London. How can you type on your computer? Because I'm on my... I don't type. It's turned off. I just press the buttons. I don't know what to do with my hands. London, you missed it before. We were talking about Seth maybe joining Seth's faction. What? I wonder who's winning the Rumble. Oh, yeah, that's way too early, Purple. Yeah, London. But don't you feel like they have him there? So when McAfee leaves in the fall, he can replace him? I feel like it just gives them something to do while McAfee's doing... But once McAfee leaves, I feel like... You know what I mean? If McAfee didn't leave, I feel like they would have gotten relief of Corey. Yankees, Guardians, and then Mets, Dodgers. I think a lot of teams didn't do that good today. Yankees didn't score no runs today. The Dodgers only scored one. I don't know what happened today. The problem is Triple H is a wrestling guy. TKO is a board of old guys who just care about making money. Yeah, that's a big thing. Is Triple H gonna like eventually get fed up and just say I'm gonna walk away? I don't know. Watch Dodgers, Mets, Giants. You watch a lot of games. Triple H doesn't deserve any of the blame. He's being held hostage. I would kiss... What? I beg you pardon? I saw someone say, hello, welcome to the Shia. What up, man? R-Truth being released and can't wear R-Truth shirts really fits the wrong way. Yup. The Rock could get Triple H fired. I beg you pardon. I mean, yeah, because The Rock's really good friends with Ari Emanuel. So he could tell him, hey, Ditto, you know what? Why don't we just move on from Triple H and hire somebody else, somebody fresh to be the head of creative. I can see that. And then Ari's going to listen to The Rock. He said sometime in the next 3 years he's going to retire Roman Reigns. Yeah, I think Triple H is eventually going to either... I think they're going to negotiate something where he, walks away. Like a mutual agreement, some shit like that. Yeah, did they had a chicken wing contest between Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné? JD's doing his review tomorrow. Yeah, and then Will Ospreay said that AEW sucks, and then he kind of messed up his promo. He said that AEW sucks because Jon Moxley's the champion, and then he kind of got scared that he said that. Yeah. The only reason AEW sucks right now is because Jon Moxley's champion, and then he's like, I think he realized he fucked up. Hope Roman stays and win at least one more championship. Yeah, we'll see, Purple. Yeah, I don't think the show was that good tonight. I think the main event sucked ass. It was like a bunch of mid-carders. Tomorrow, I think the NBA game mostly. I really feel bad for... Yeah, well, the guy has always had to somebody ahead of him, right? First Vince McMahon, and now all these people at TKO. I feel like if it would just be Triple H and Nick Khan, that might be a really good WWE. But we're really gonna get that. Never. Gonna watch Giants, Padres, and Mets. Oh, it's a day game. I thought that maybe it was back to the golden days. Yup. But have you watched MLB Baltimore? No, I have not. I watched the Dodgers and the Mets. But I mean, they need to have an owner. That's the problem. They need to have an owner like that doesn't like get involved. I'm just bored with wrestling right now. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I think AEW, if they don't take advantage of this right now, a lot of people are just gonna stop watching wrestling. Yeah, I don't know, Purple. What's your prediction? I saw a report today. Karen Cross. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying that nothing has been talked about a potential extension on Karrion Kross' contract. CM Punk will be made head of. So I think he would have to be at NXT though first. What up, Nate? Welcome to the show. I saw that video of CM Punk yelling at the crowd after Raw went off for chanting R-Truth. Thought was not a good look for Punk. He said that yeah, like how dare you chant somebody's name when they're not here? Do you think Karrion Kross will? I think Triple H wants him back, but again, it's not up to him. It's probably up to all those other guys at TKO and Nick Khan. He was being realistic. He was being sarcastic. Sarcastic. How the fuck you say that word? He has a great relationship with R-Truth. Yeah, I think Triple H, the only thing he could do is start booking Karrion Kross in matches. Because if all he's doing is backstage, then I feel like that's not going to be enough for like Nick Khan and all these other guys to want to extend them. So if Triple H wants to keep Karrion Kross, he better start putting him like in a good storyline where he's actually going to the ring and doing promo and matches. If TKO doesn't bring him back, Triple H gonna be. Yeah, but I also think Triple H has to do a better job of like booking him better. So then Nick Khan and Mark Shapiro and all these other guys be like, oh, he's actually using him. If he's just gonna use him to do backstage segments like he did this past Monday with Sammy, I feel like they're gonna say that's not good enough. That's not worth signing. Hey man, I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good night, Purple. Thank you for stopping by. What up, man? Welcome to the show. If that doesn't book Karrion Kross soon, even he gonna be fun. Yeah. They're not gonna re-sign him just to do fucking backstage segments for like a minute. My Nintendo Switch is here. Hey, have fun playing Nintendo Switch. They might be another stage of cut. Yeah. Yeah, man. You never know what all these plans. I don't know, man. I don't like some of the release, but also Triple H has to book these. Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, he was currently using both R-Truth and Carlito. And they still released them. Yeah, TKO don't care. I don't know, man. Just but that's gonna be terrible if we start getting people like literally in the middle of storylines, people get released. I think that for sure Triple H has got to be like, hey, we can't be doing that, guys. I can't be having a guy in the middle of a storyline and having him get released. They messed up by releasing R-Truth. Some of the fans starting to get behind by Karrion Kross. Yeah, they're terrified about all these other guys like AJ Styles and Karrion Kross. I'm worried even if Kross does do something, they will just release him. Yep. It seems like unless you're like a main eventer or you're like a current champion, like for example, like right now, like Selena Vega, they're not gonna release her just because she's the United States champion. Or Lyra Valkyria because she's the Intercontinental. But anybody outside of like anybody else from the mid card could be in trouble any given time, honestly. If R-Truth gets released, nobody's safe. Nope. Nope. Especially the mid carders. Those are the ones that are mainly in trouble. The mid carders. Those are the ones that are like the most in trouble. Unless they're like a tag team champion or what, or like a United States or Intercontinental champion, they could be gone at any time, it looks like. Yep. It's not looking good, man. I don't get it. Sometimes, man, Cross is getting crowd reaction and just doing backstage segments. Like, come on. Dude, put him on Smack. Well, he's on Raw. Maybe change him over to SmackDown. You have 3 hours. You got to find at least 10, 15 minutes to give him a match. Pacers take game 1. Yo, let's start a wrestling company. Imagine. Can we get a pendejo face for AEW doing Serve versus Ospreay next week and not saving it for their biggest show of the year? Damn. Yeah, man, it's 3 hours on SmackDown. Yeah, I would honestly do that if I was Triple H. I'm like, you know what? If I want to give switching over Karrion Kross to SmackDown so I can give him more actually matches. There's a reason for that. Yo, I was watching a stream, or I don't know what the hell it was, a video. It was who was it? FaZe Rug and his brother and fucking Neon and Aiden Ross. They were in a haunted hotel. Neon farted like 3 times. He was so nervous. Like, I gotta go take a shit. Yeah, I still think Will Ospreay should dethrone Moxley, but Hangman deserves it too. But Ospreay, I'm a big fan of Ospreay, man. But man, I think he talks too much, right? He needs to be a little bit more, like, I'm talking outside the AEW, like in interviews. He was pushed for 2 years and was brewing and finally gets over, and the best you can do is give us, yeah. Triple H, man, you kept fighting for this guy not to get. We remember we say Triple H must really believe in Karrion Kross. He won't give up on him. And now that he's finally over, he won't put him in matches. Crowd reaction does matter in WWE, but at some point the bell has to ring. Oh yeah, he said that. Exactly. How's the bell supposed to ring? Because be honest, he's not great in the ring. But wasn't he NXT champion like a few years ago? Like in 2021 or some shit? They need Goldberg and James. Oh my lord. Gilbert. Then don't push him. Then it's simple as that. He has to be good if he was NXT champion like back in 2021 or whenever the hell it was. CM Punk was right. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Needs to just go full cross again. CM Punk pipe bomb looks better and better by day. He's definitely, it seems like he's doing a different character than he was in NXT. I don't know, man. It's almost like his gimmick is just to go to people backstage and convince them to do bad stuff. I'll tell you what, people hate on Cody, but he actually did the pipe bomb in real life. He did go to Indies, and everybody Punk said on the pipe bomb. That was crazy, man. I feel that those two guys, McIntyre and Cody Rhodes, they really did a good job of like repackaging themselves after getting released by WWE. Like going to TNA and doing that other stuff. Yeah, it was Bullet Club Cody. That being the Elite Series was funny. Stardust character asked for, yeah. That's what you got to ask, guys. If you ever get released from WWE, you got to give a call to both Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes on how to rebrand yourself. I remember they did a documentary of Cody Rhodes before. I'm going to go with the Thunder, man. But we'll see what happens. Drew Galloway and TNA, yep. Yeah, they did a good job of rebranding themselves after getting released by WWE. They for sure came back bigger stars when they got signed again. Had some banger there. I think his final feud was with Matt Hardy or Bobby Lashley. Yep. That's why if you get released and especially if you're young, you got to look at those guys and say, even Zack Ryder, low key, right? He's rebranded himself a little bit as Matt Cardona ever since he got released by WWE. That was around the time with the lead. Yeah. That was for sure his best gimmick, Matt Hardy's. Broken Hardy. But then really neither WWE or AEW could really. I think, didn't AEW give up on it really fast? I guess Marty Scurll had that scandal, but I thought he was good too, and he trying to work his way back. Oh man. Delete, delete, I will delete you. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling. Oreo milkshake. That sounds good right now, man. A damn Oreo milkshake. That sounds good right now. I had one of those from Freddy's. Oof. That sounds good, man. What I heard because I always struggle ordering at Cane's, but today I saw, what is it, like a family box? That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna order that with my mom next time I go. Or I might be, I don't know, I gotta go look at the menu. I might be getting the name messed up. I could finish a whole Blue Bell thing of ice cream. Yeah. I buy that Blue Bell. I like cookie though, but my parents keep getting vanilla. Or cookies and cream. That or the HEB creamy correction. Yeah. My favorite one is cookie and cream. But my parents always buy the vanilla one. You like that one, the butter pecan? It's gonna be a good day tomorrow, London. Yeah, I go there for the milkshakes. I like the peanut butter one. I go there once in a while for milkshakes. That's another good one, the Snickers one. The Blizzard, yeah. Shake, shake, shake it off. Yeah, I love Dairy Queens. That's like literally dessert city right there, Dairy Queens. I had meat with mashed potatoes and a soup. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. You love you love chicken, man. That's why you live in Kentucky Fried Chicken. You had leftover tacos, and blizzards are the best because Sonic has that Sickers blizzard. They only put candy at the top. Oh man, they don't let their waiters roller skate anymore, right? They took that thing out of Sonic's, right? Yeah, dude, you've been eating all that chicken living over there in Kentucky. Hopefully split with Mets. Yeah, man. What up, Derek's? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, man? How you doing tonight? Imagine Kentucky Fried Chicken is actually much better in Kentucky. London Knack Pit. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, the pitching hasn't been that good, right? Again, Tony Gosselin got lit up again in that first inning. Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I didn't know you can order Cane's sauce in a whole ass like cup. That's crazy. He was fine after that offense didn't get. Yeah, he did get better. Kentucky Fried Chicken is more juicier than what Popeye. Popeyes looks like more like Cajun. I feel like it's more like it low key gives me like that Cajun taste. Popeyes. Bro, you could make the cane sauce. Just get mayo and ketchup, some garlic, salt, and pepper, and some mustard. Damn. Hold on, I thought it was easier. You said what? Mayo, ketchup, garlic, and pepper. Dude, Loki, that's a lot of ingredients. Mets are good. A split is still a good. Yeah. Need the right ratios of each. What about the Chick-fil-A sauce? What about that one? Can you make that one at home or no? Beat Cleveland, the Yankees, and they split with the Mets. Yeah, I don't know why people drink the cane sauce in a cup. I saw that today that this guy ordered. It was just him and his friend, and they ordered a family box. It was a big meal. And then they had a big cup of, I thought it was fucking like a soda, and it was just a big sauce. I was messing around trying to make it, and it came out. Okay, dude, Adrian, you're going to have to put in my comments so I can look at it in the future. Put it on my comments. Play Cardinals next. Oh, that's going to be a good one, too. Oh, the San Diego Giants come back from 5-0 and beat Padres. Damn, the Giants. Chick-fil-A, I think it's mustard and barbecue sauce and some honey. Be honest, maybe some kind of seasoning, but I'm sure it's on YouTube. Yeah, Adrian, put that on my comment section. Put it like on my video that I made on Monday. So I can look at that next time I make I thought that too, but I think you'd like to put the chicken in the sauce and eat. Yeah, a lot of people just love those sauces from either Chick-fil-A or Cane's. They love it. The Yankees lose. Yeah, my cousin came from Mexico, and she kept going to Chick-fil-A, and we told her just get you can buy the sauce at like at Walmart or something, because that's why they kept going back for the sauce. Which one? Which one? The when you get in a cup at Cane's. I I low key thought it was a drink. I was like, I thought, wait, is he putting his chicken in the drink? No, I think the Suns, right, just hiring the coach, the assistant from Cleveland. That's really it. They kept talking about the Knicks with Tom Thibodeau. Yeah, I low key, I thought it was like he was putting it on his fucking drink. I'm like, that's nasty. But then he said it's a sauce. Another day, squeeze juice out of lemon. Not much going on right now, man. Um, they mentioned Ime Udoka going to the Knicks, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Mike Malone, that was another one they mentioned, and neither they mentioned both um Jason McIntyre said Jason Kidd, and then Jay Williams said Ime Udoka. I'm kind of tired too, anyways, man. Not gonna lie. All right, have a good night, London. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that's what Stephen A. Smith said. He says he doesn't see it happening. I haven't been to Jollibee. I've only been to Kentucky and Popeyes. Yeah, that's what Stephen A. Smith told him. He's like, I don't think he's gonna leave Houston. No, it's just really that. They were talking about the Suns' new coach and who's gonna be the next new coach. I'll comment under the latest one. Okay, thank you, man. For the cane sauce, it might not be exact, but it was okay, agent. I'll look at it. Thank you very much. Yeah, like my mom tries to copy stuff, like the lo mein from Panda Express, um, the cold salad from Kentucky. She'll try to copy some stuff all the time. Or like I think she did like a mayo, what do you call it was like a Japanese soup, miso soup or some shit like that. Yeah, man, why pay 69 cents each Tony cup or whatever it costs? Usually the one container ain't enough. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you see it all the time. People trying to do their recipes at home. The recipe. I watched the Stanley Cup. Oh, really? Florida, no, Edmonton won 4-3, I believe. Well, the Chick-fil-A sauce, they actually sell bottles of it. Yeah, Canes would make extra bank. That's what I told my cousin because she came in from Mexico and they kept going. I'm like, why you keep going to Canes? And she's like, we love the sauce. I'm like, they sell it at the, and then she bought it since she took it home back to Mexico. Yep, rematch from last year. How do you watch everything in London? I think I can only watch one thing at a time. I got family in Michoacan. Where's your Mex family from? The ones that came, they weren't from Mexico City. I decided to watch hockey since it's the finals. Yeah, for sure, London, for sure. Um, but yeah, yes, yeah, they're from the city, and we have families in other places too, but it was pretty exciting, close game. Yeah, it seemed like it was a fun game. Mexico City is nice as fuck. Same for, yeah. We used to vacation there in the summer. We started at Mexico City, and then we would go to like the beaches, and then we would, in La Jusco, we would go camping there for like 3 days and stay in the little cabinets. Hey, have a good night, Jalen. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Playa Azul. Aguascalientes. I'm gonna head to. Have a good night, London. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, man. I mean, they have really nice beaches. I mean, everybody goes to like Cancun and Cabos. Good show tonight. I hit the like button. Thank you very much, man. Have a good night. Thank you very much, London. Hopefully it's a good show, man. Hopefully it's a good show. I think they're gonna mainly. It could be an hour of each one between the woman and the man Money in the Bank matches, because there's only gonna be 4 matches. So I can see them doing maybe 1 hour and then maybe have. I think the tag team match between Logan and John Cena versus Cody and Jay, that's gonna go at least probably 30 minutes. Women's, I think Naomi, but rooting for Bliss. We'll see what happens. It should be good, man. It's my mom's birthday that day, so I'll probably watch it. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know what's on Saturday. I think the game tunes until Sunday, right? But I'll probably just watch some baseball. I feel like there's less ads on the replay than when you watch it. They added, like on Netflix on the replays. They added the entire commercials. I think like I literally watch like in 2 hours, like literally like raw on Netflix, because they literally you don't even have to fast forward. They completely edit out all the commercials on the replay. And then I think like, yeah, they do show some ads on Peacock, but not as many as when you watch it live. Just call me Unc. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. We chilling, we chilling. Chilling on a damn Wednesday night. What up, Alex? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, man? How you doing tonight? Kind of like a script for what? The show? I just wing it. Nah, man, we just wing it. Oh my, that would be terrible. Imagine a script. Hell no. I think if anything, it would probably hurt me to have to like read it or have to memorize it. No way, because on a live stream, I kind of like low key the chat kind of runs the conversations. I tried in the past. I would write down like a list of what I wanted to talk about, but yeah, the chat just wants to talk about whatever they want to talk about. You would have to kind of like ignore the chat if you write a script. And then maybe like at the end, take questions or whatever. When I first started streaming, I didn't have a lot of followers, so I did write like it was more like a TV sports show, but now it's more like a hangout stream. I think you would better without a list. Yeah. For sure. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night. It's tomorrow, Eva. We're chilling on a damn Wednesday night. Have a good night, Rich. I think the Thunder. I think I got the Thunder winning. But we'll see what happens. It should be good. And what up, ACD? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy you're doing good tonight, buddy. I'm happy you're doing good tonight, man. I don't think it lets me type. I would have to get my phone, but it doesn't have a lot of battery. Only when I have to put like stuff down, like that you guys need to know that. But I usually don't chat in the. I usually don't type in the chat because I need to get my phone out. I don't know why it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me type on my iPad. I don't know why. Yeah, many camps, and then training camp. We're like about 3 months away. So we're getting a little bit closer. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Yeah, Packer, I think it's going to be a good year. I think hopefully all the quarterbacks stay healthy, though. But other than that, I think it's going to be a really good year. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Fantasy football, the pick'ems. It's going to be a fun season, man. The biggest question, I think, is can maybe either Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen finally break through? Can Detroit finally do something? Mahomes will for sure be one of the favorites, yeah. I have my first fantasy food. What? You're doing a fantasy food draft? How do you play with food? Oh. I thought you said food. Fantasy footing. Football, yeah. Fantasy food. I'm like, what? Oh my Lord. Fantasy football. I don't know. It's 1-0 tonight. Edmonton won. We'll see what happens. I think it's gonna go 6 or 7 though, because they played last year, so they kind of know each other. So I think it's gonna go a little bit long for sure. Yeah, it's a rematch of last year. Hey, what up, ACD? Welcome to the show. My first round pick is you love green chile. Wait, Crystal, where are you from? Like, what's your what would you call it? A shit, I can't say that word. I destiny? No, I don't know. Like your ancestors. I can never say that word. Indifity. I don't know. I don't know how the hell you. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night. Baseball. Huh? Baseball. Hey, get that baseball, man. Hey, coach, put me in. I'm ready to play. White Sox are really good this year. Wait, they suck, right? Did they win? No, they lost. Can you say welcome to the show? I like when you say that, bro, in the bro. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I think they lost to the Tigers, right? I watched it for a little bit. I think it was like 4-0. They're a little bit better, but they're still pretty bad. Hey, that guy, Michael A. Taylor, he's not a rookie, right? He's been around. I was looking at that guy. He had a home run yesterday, and then I think he had a double today. I'm like, I think he's been around. Oh, really, Crystal? Oh, you're like, okay. I thought you were I thought you were like I don't know. You love Chile, so I thought you were gonna maybe say maybe like you were at least some ancestors like Latinos. So you really be liking the Chile. It's been in the league for it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Me and my father were like Michael A. Taylor. I told him it sounds familiar. But I was wondering, is that the same one? But yeah, they. So he's not really a prospect then. He was looking good yesterday and today, but yeah, he's a little bit of an older player. I still don't know what has happened to the pitchers, Drew Trop and Noah Schultz. I'm like, aren't those guys gonna eventually get called up? I mean, I know it's still a while. I mean, they can still maybe get called. Maybe they'll wait until maybe August, September. I don't know. They want to give them maybe extra games in the minors, in the minor leagues. Chicken nuggets. Do you think you guys can make the playoffs? I don't think so, Packer. Um, it's gonna take a lot. Maybe it's a walk card. See, the thing is, they're not even gonna get like. It's gonna have to be all through the fucking drafting, developing players. You know they're not gonna spend any money on free agents, so it's gonna have to be all through drafting and developing these young players. But I do think they gotta back in like 2021, I think they messed up by they fired the coach, Renteria. He was there with them the whole build up, and then they let them go. I think this time you got to keep the manager so he's there with the players So when they're good, he knows the players, they know the manager. A team I really like that I could see winning a World Series even in a couple of years. The Nationals. So who's gonna draft that one guy, LeBron? Isn't there a guy named LeBron in college baseball? I think I saw either the Nationals or the Nationals might have the rights to him. I think, but I don't even know like what was that guy? Was he like a? I think baseball's like basketball, right? Any given time you can come out of the draft. Yeah, there's some guy named LeBron in college baseball, but I don't even know. I don't even know if he's coming back this summer or he's gonna play more. Let me look. Hold on. You know that crazy? The Padres traded three future stars for John Soto for him to. Yeah, pendejo face. They trade all that shit for nothing. That was bad. They gave Washington a really nice team. Yeah, Washington definitely won that trade. Let's see what happens. Draft and develop. Draft and develop. Yeah, it seems like you do, man. Cubs are really good right now. So you might want to rebuild these next few years while the Cubs are kind of dominating. Which we are stuck just being a wild card. Yeah. And I feel like the team too with you guys is, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but it could be you're feeling more the effects now of Greg Cancel not being there this year than you are, because I think last year it was still kind of fresh, the culture, but now that it's been a few years, I feel like it's gonna start to wear off. So that's what happened with Andy Reid. It took a few years in Philadelphia for the culture to wear off. Yeah. Sometimes when you have a coach that good, you can kind of survive like the first few years, but then eventually the culture will wear off. Because you know how they say you're winning with the players that they drafted, but after a while the culture does wear off, and that's when you're kind of screwed. Pat Murphy is a good manager, but he doesn't have the. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what happened with the Eagles with Chip Kelly. They were winning at first because it was because he was winning with Andy Reid players, and then after a while, the Andy Reid players started leaving and he started sucking. They have been winning a lot lately, though. But I think both St. Louis and the Cubs are ahead, right, in the division. 34-20. Okay, at least you're playing above 500. We'll see what happens, Packer. I'm sure you guys will probably have to make a decision in July and see if you guys wanna sell or wanna buy for the trading. They do, Packer. They have like a good farm system, and they always have enough to like at least stay competitive. I thought for sure that team was finished the moment Prince Fielder went to Detroit. Like, I'm like, oh, they're done. And they kept winning and winning and winning. You guys were in the fucking NLCS like in 2018, weren't you? We chilling on a damn Wednesday night. Got to continue to compete. Here, let me see. My phone is not loading. I don't know what the fuck's happening. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Yelich. Yeah, that's the one guy. We'll see if you guys want to trade him. I mean, the closers, right? You guys keep getting rid of the closers. Josh Hader and what was that other guy's name? Devin Williams. Yeah, maybe they'll get something good for if they trade Christian Yelich. Yeah, you keep trading your closers, man. Imagine you could have like a really good bullpen if you kept them. That would be like a fucking best bullpen in baseball. Imagine. Do you think Mets finally get over the hump? They're beating the Dodgers a lot. I think they play them like 6 times, and I think they're like 2-4 versus the Dodgers. Excuse me, they're 4-2 versus the Dodgers this year. If they win tomorrow, they're gonna finish 5-2. That would be really good for them. I think I'm a little bit worried about their bullpen though. They fucked up yesterday in Monday's game with the bullpen, but I think hitting wise they're really good. I think eventually Juan Soto's gonna heat up. It could be Packer. That could be, but it's stacked, dude. The National League is stacked. You also have the Cubs, the Phillies. It's stacked. They need to make a trade for it. Yeah. Yeah, but the Phillies might be in it. The Phillies are really good. I'm gonna stand up. Do you think Padres are? That's another one too. The Padres. Bro, yeah, you guys beat the Phillies. Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy how how like a shitty, like not a shitty team, but a team that's not as good can sweep a team like that. That's crazy. The White Sox beat Houston 2 out of 3 when they played in Chicago. They were saying that they were blaming it on the weather because it was cold and rainy. The commentators were like, "This is not ideal baseball weather." They were embarrassed, man. They lost 2 out of 3 to the White Sox. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. We are chilling on a damn Wednesday night. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm forgetting your team for MLB. I like the White Sox. I lived in Chicago for like 11 years. That's the only time I listen to my friends because I always go with favorite players. But that's the one time I fell into the Cubs White Sox rivalry. A pendejo face for me. I think I would have been a Yankees fan because I was a big fan of Alex Rodriguez. So I don't think I would have been a Astros fan. I think if I would have lived in Houston, I think I would have been a Yankees fan. So I always tend to go for my favorite players when I was young. So like my favorite basketball player was Kobe Bryant. My favorite NFL player was Donovan McNabb. So I think I would have gone with Alex Rodriguez with the Yankees, but I fell into the trap of the whole rivalry with the Cubs and the White Sox. And I moved in 2003, and then a few years later in 2000, they won the World Series in 2005. How much longer are you going on the show? Like 10 more minutes. Gonna get off soon. I was low key gonna stop it at one a few minutes ago, but then I don't know, low key, you and Crystal kind of carrying. But I was thinking of stopping it a long time ago. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do an hour and a half tonight. But now we're up to an hour and 47 minutes, so I might just go to the 2-hour mark. But I was like, I was gonna stop it at 1:30 tonight. Yeah, we squeezed it out of like all the lemon out of the juice tonight. We went deep into the bench tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna close it out at the 90-minute mark. There's not a lot of activity. But now, dude, we're like less than 15 minutes from like the 2-hour mark. Might as well take us home. I remember you used to stream 3 hours. Yeah, Packer. Right now, I don't think we have we don't have that type. I mean, we're struggling getting to 2 hours. So yeah, forget about 3. I'm not gonna lie. I still cry about yeah. Yeah, I still can't believe it. It sucks what happened to Kobe Bryant. It sucks what happened. Yeah, man. Kobe would for sure still be like at least once in a while making appearances on ESPN and stuff and telling his opinion on sports. I had meat, mashed potatoes, and a soup. That's what I had for dinner tonight. Milanesa, that's what I had. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like shit. What up, T-Money? Welcome to the show. I don't know what we're making tomorrow, but my mom doesn't give a shit about that stuff. She's just gonna make her regular food. She's not gonna do anything special for the NBA Finals. Yeah, you know everything, Crystal. You know everything about the Mexican culture, even though you're white. I thought for sure you were gonna tell me like my grandparents or my parents were Latino. Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit when I go to In-N-Out Culver's. I told my father it kind of reminds me of In-N-Out. But yeah, we don't have Culver's here in Houston. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't know, Packer. We don't have a Portillo's either. We don't really have anything from Chicago, like really here, like a Lemonades. We keep getting like some of like the LA restaurants. I think it's because so many people are moving here from like LA. So like they're making a bunch of like LA stuff like I think they brought in like Jollibee and In-N-Out from LA. But I told my dad, bring Illuminati's here. That would be good business. The deep dish Chicago style pizza. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you have you have like a Latino boyfriend. That's how you know. Oh, that makes sense. You probably want to win. I don't live in Oklahoma. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. We are chilling on a damn Wednesday night. It's a different state. It's a different state. It's like living in Illinois and wanting Minnesota to win. It's a different state. I only support the teams from Texas. Like it's a neighbor. Our neighbors are Louisiana, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. Oh, you had your chicken nuggets. You had your chicken nuggets. Where do you get it from? McDonald's? Nice, man. That's the thing I get at McDonald's, the French fries and the chicken nuggets. Dinner in the middle of the morning. I think he might be like on West Coast time. So it's maybe only like 3 in the morning for him. Oh, you homemade like the dinosaur chicken nuggets. All right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sometimes my mom make those when like when we make cheeseburgers outside in the grill. She'll do the fries in the oven, and then she'll do some chicken nuggets too. Tyson? Is that a brand for chicken nuggets? I don't know what kind of brand we buy for like homemade chicken nuggets. They're not really homemade. They just, you put them in the freezer and then you just defreeze them and put them in the oven. Holy frijoles, man, they're really good. Yeah, my mom has she has like freeze French fries and chicken nuggets, and when we make cheeseburgers outside, she puts them out, so then we feel like we're actually eating fast food. Yeah, that sounds good. It's a good way to save money. It's just that the cheeseburger is like makes you lazy to go outside and grill it. But I mean, the chicken nuggets and French fries are pretty easy to just put in the oven. We chilling on a damn Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. We are chilling on a damn Wednesday night. We were raining about the day early. Yeah. That was most of the show tonight about WWE. The WWE struggling, man. We'll see if they have a good SummerSlam, Money in the Bank this Saturday. Yeah, you see now that the Slim Jim is going to be in the middle in the ring of every Monday Night Raw. They're the official exclusive partner of WWE for Monday Night Raw. Slim Jim. Money in the Bank. It's on Peacock. It's like a streaming. I think it's only like $5 or $10, which is actually pretty cheap. Because I mean, look at other pay-per-views. They be charging you like $50. They only charge you I think it's like $5 or $10. I think it's gonna be LA Knight and Naomi, but I might be wrong. I don't know. LA Knight, he actually posted himself with both the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship, so I don't know what exactly that means. But he did that today, so. But those are. Naomi is good. Shout out. She'd be good with. Yeah, I think so. 78. That's one thing about WWE I like. They don't charge you. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's the one thing, right? The fucking pay-per-views are pretty cheap. All right, guys. I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. It is getting late. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm glad Stephanie and Gillian have finally made it. Yeah? Woman division is stacked. That might be what gets them out of the funk, honestly, I'm thinking. That Evolution All-Women's pay-per-view in July. I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up with, at least for that night, gets them out. That might be a good pay-per-view for them. They have a chance to get in a streak here with Money in the Bank, Evolution in July, and then SummerSlam in August, and then you still have the Australia and the Saudi Arabia show, and I think you also have a show in France. So they have a chance here to snap out of it if they can get their head out of their ass. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Holla, 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 holla. All right, Crystal.